Dean Mervyn Jones AM, March 24, 1961, September 24, 2020, was an Australian cricket player, coach and commentator who played Tests and One-Day Internationals, ODIs, for Australia. He had an excellent record in Test cricket and is best remembered for revolutionising the ODI format. Through the late 1980s and early 1990s, he was recognized as among the best ODI batsmen in the world, a view which has been validated in the retrospective ICC player rankings. His batting was often characterized by his agile footwork against both pace and spin, quick running between wickets, and willingness to take risks and intimidate bowlers. In 2019, Jones was inducted into the Australian Cricket Hall of Fame. Jones began his first-class career in the 1981-82 season with Victoria in the Sheffield Shield. Jones also played for Durham and Derbyshire in the English County Championship. Jones captained Derbyshire to second place in the 1996 County Championship, their best finish for 60 years. Jones scored 1,338 runs in the season, more than any other Derbyshire player. He left Derbyshire mid-season in 1997 after disagreements with teammates. Jones also had run-ins with authority and teammates in his home state of Victoria. During his career, he scored 19,188 runs in first-class matches, including 55 centuries and 88 half-centuries and a highest score of 324 not out, at an average of 51.85. Jones was selected on the 1984 tour of the West Indies after Graham Yallop had to pull out due to injury. He was not picked in the original 11, but was drafted into the side after Steve Smith fell ill. Jones himself was very ill before the Test, and deemed his score of 48 on his debut as his best knock. Between 1984 and 1992, Jones played 52 Test matches for Australia, scoring 3,631 runs, including 11 centuries, at an average of 46.55. His most notable innings was in only his third Test, against India in the tied Test in Madras, Chennai, in 1986. Suffering from dehydration in the oppressively hot and humid conditions, Jones was frequently vomiting on the pitch. He wanted to go off the field retired ill, which led his captain Alan Border to say that if he could not handle the conditions, he would get a Queenslander. Greg Ritchie, a Queenslander like Border, was the next man in to bat. This comment spurred Jones to score 210, an innings he considered a defining moment in his career and one of the epic Test innings in Australian cricket folklore. This innings of 210 remains the highest score by an Australian cricketer in India. After the match, Jones was put on to an intravenous drip.